All right. Hey guys, it's Crystal
and Colleen,
and happy Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Sip and Chat. Extra fun Sunday this Sunday because tomorrow
these talkative teachers have off.
We have off. We are celebrating Columbus Day. We're celebrating Indigenous People Day.
But most importantly,
we're celebrating this girl's birthday. Okay, so because I'm last minute Patty, I forgot a birthday cake. I forgot a cupcake. But I did remember our expired apple cider donuts.
Aww.
So don't eat it. We also got these delicious little pumpkin donut holes. So I'm going to throw that in the middle because I know Kyle likes those. And I forgot a candle too because I suck. So she got a toothpick with a baseball on top.
I love baseball.
So blow it out of the park and make a wish. What number is this? What are you, 19 now? 21?
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding because I'm older. So
27?
You have to think about that?
I did have to think about
27.
I'm going to wish to remember my age.
That was a good wish. Okay, friends. So we're coming to you this Sunday, Sip and Chat. And I kind of have a little story. Bothers me a little bit, so I want to share it with
Please
Kyle.
tell me while I stuff my face.
And we'll just record while we share. I have a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Not in our district. She's in another district. And she has a little girl going into second grade.
Okay.
And she got her placement, as all parents do, at like end of August. And she called me up in hysterics. Her daughter was placed into an ICT classroom, right on the gen ed side of the ICT classroom.
Side note, can we give a quick shout out about what an ICT is?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
It's just when you have a mix of gen ed and special ed kids all mixed together. Normally there's a special ed teacher who pushes in.
It stands for integrated co-teaching. So it's like least restrictive environment. So there are children in there with IEPs. It could just be like a speech and language IEP. Whatever it is, it's none of anyone's business. They're in that ICT classroom, but then you have a bunch of gen ed kids and everybody's in the mix, as it should be. So my girlfriend's daughter was placed in this ICT classroom, and she's on the parent thread, and all the parents were up in arms. You got to get her out of there. You got to call the principal. And so my girlfriend called the principal and was like, I want to get my kid out of the class. Meanwhile, I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, leave it. You don't even know this teacher. Like, meet her first, see how your daughter does in the class. So she calls the principal. The principal calls her back. She left a message. The principal calls her back. She says, listen, that's one of my best teachers. That's why she's in that classroom.
Makes sense.
She's one of our best teachers. Meet her. I'll meet the teacher night, and then we'll go from there. You want to know what happened?
What happened?
She went to meet the teacher night, and I got a phone call. You were right. I love my daughter's teacher.
Did you love hearing that you were right?
Of course. I do like hearing when I'm right. But I was like, you can't always listen to the background noise. Right? You can't always take all this negative energy. They heard ICT classroom and bugged out. So I was kind of beside myself.
So something that always happens, it's inevitable. It could be from other staff members, from other teachers, from family in the district, in the area, wherever. People on Facebook. How do you respond when people come to you and try to spill all the tea on your kids? Oh, you got that kid? Let me tell you about him. Oh, you got this kid? Let me tell you about him.
So I don't really get that in kindergarten. Like teaching kindergarten, you're not really privy to how they were the year prior because they're new to the building. Sometimes you get the one or two that made an impression during their screening.
Or they had siblings.
Or siblings and family.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have so-and-so's sister. Oh, their brother. It's like, hold on.
Yeah. And then
siblings are totally different.
You already don't get sleep on the night before the first day. I don't think that ever changes. You're always like a little, like the first day nerves happens to us too as adults, not just the students. But you really could lose some serious sleep over this negative and
guilty. So normally I do have the experience of like getting the tea before the school year starts from teaching first grade, second grade. But now in fourth grade, normally we wouldn't because we're like a new stepping stone. We're a new building. So the kids go from
and that's
Crystal's,
the lowest grade in that building.
Exactly. So Crystal's kids their building now comes to me. So normally I wouldn't get that in 4th grade, but because I was in the building,
Right.
And I get all those same kids, I had a lot of these kids when they were in 1st grade, and then I knew a lot of them last year when they were in 3rd grade working with them for different projects. And I had to mute myself because I had a mini panic attack with some of the kids on my roster.
I remember we were here when we all got our rosters. And yeah, you were like, oh no, like
I had a mini meltdown.
Mini meltdown.
And I'm totally guilty of it, and I own it. And then I got really upset at myself for doing that because I am not the same teacher that they had in 1st grade. They are not the same kids I had in 1st grade. They are so much older. They're more mature. They are involved in more activities where they can get their energy out, and they have more passions. And you called me after the first week of school.
I did a little check-in. How's 4th grade? How's so-and-so?
I'm like, nah, I love them. They're great. But they really are. And I was really upset with myself for starting off the year with such a negative, oh my God. And I had to mute myself, and I had to pull myself out of that. And that's hard sometimes.
It's really hard. I actually this year have a child from last year that went into a 1st grade classroom, and she's brand new to our building, and part of me wanted to go up to her and say, like, so-and-so was really rough. Let me know how I can help.
Prepare yourself.
And no, everything in my power, I have not yet to this day said anything. Nothing. Other people have said, by the way, Crystal had her door's open if you need to say anything, but I refuse.
Here's the difference, though. There's a difference between being helpful,
right,
and like, hey, this is what worked for that kid with me. Like, they need a wobble chair, they need this, they need that, like, whatever.
But also, they may not need the wobble chair for the next year, right?
You're absolutely right. That's what I mean. So it's a difference between trying to be helpful and just being like, oh my God. And we really are trying to pull away from that. And it's like, how do we take more of a positive spin and just be more proactive about clean slate, starting new,
right?
Fresh kids, fresh faces, fresh us,
I think
fresh
that's
you.
The beauty of being a teacher. Every single year, we have this opportunity to click the restart button, and we get all these new fresh faces in this new year, and we can reinvent ourselves, and we could do something, try something new. And it's really nice to be able to start over. So we have to give our students the same opportunity. I think as adults, when we start a new anything, right? When we go into a new job, a new relationship, a new endeavor, we want a clean slate, right? Who wants all that negative energy from our last relationship or our last anything?
That's why people love going to college so much. It's like, oh my God, college is the time to reinvent ourselves.
Right. Fresh start.
Why does it have to just be college?
That's what I'm saying. Like, we do it, we want it, right? We want that same respect. Clean slate, we should be doing the same. As teachers, we have to do better.
Yeah.
All right.
We hit the restart button. We hit the mute button.
You have to mute the background noise sometimes.
We do.
As teachers, as parents.
I'm not a parent.
Me either yet. Cheers to a clean slate.
Cheers.
See you next Sunday for a little sip and chat.
Bye.